Michelle Patterson, owner of this venue, the Betty. She wanted that group of artists worked with this project.
Our patron, Michelle Peterson, commissioned us to do this wonderful piece and got me and Lena together to work on this piece together.
From the beginning, it was very scary proposition because it's a huge painting. She just said that I would like to see your interpretation of Da Vinci's Last Supper. I was like, wow.
Michelle wanted a Last Supper piece. What she saw in Lena's work and what she sees in my work, she said to herself, I'd like to marry these two ideas together and see what they come up with.
I want to make it interesting, but very, very calm.
Yeah.
It's too dark there. And
No, but wait. Look. I mean, I, for one, I prefer to do things on my own. You know, it's good to have total control. So now you're having to, share that control with somebody else.
all the time we were like both involved in process, which was strange because I couldn't like realize that you can do it. All art is different, they have different vision and techniques and structure of work.
When we put the final varnish on it, it'll unify it all in another way.
In which way?
I was skeptical, I know Lena was.
It's a challenge, but it's also very interesting process. Okay, I like what I see here. I see something to work with. I really like first stage of the painting. I like this emotion and I like this stage. But then I have like chunk of time when I feel like ugly stage of painting.
If you go too dark and too grey, then it doesn't matter how bright a colour you glaze over the top of it, it's always going to come out dull.
So I will understand. You didn't like at all what we had before.
Too dark. It was too dark and murky over there.
But we had
And the sample is way lighter.
but shapes were pretty.
Yeah, shapes are cool. I don't mind about shapes. You know, you want to get all the stuff up there on the canvas so you can start moving stuff around, so that you can start saying, hey, you want to lighten things up or, darken things or move this brick. You can be too precious about these things.
I always try to save good, like juicy underpainting. You always try to destroy it and repaint. So it's kind of hard. Like, it was pretty good, and right now we just repaint everything. When nothing annoys and irritates my eye, and all parts of the painting supposed to be harmonized equally, if nothing will irritate your eye, it's really done.
There's no logic to it. Don't try and process it. Think about
logic. I always have logic.
Think about how to go forward with it. Don't think about what we've done. Think about where we're going. There's a certain abstract quality to the marks that, if done right and in the right proportion and the right frequency, can have a certain rhythm to it, rather like music, if you will. So you work on this like the same part over and over. You probably need to put aside and then come back at like in 1 week, and then you will see immediately what bothers you. When you are feeling it, you got to jump on it. It's no like going out for, don't go out to lunch when you're feeling it. Okay. We didn't bring the spray bottle, did we?
Where is it? Where is it?
It don't matter. We're going. I think the real challenge was the fact that it's been done so many times before and done so well. I tell you, go online. There's a million iterations of this painting. So I think the real challenge for us was to do something new and different. That's why when I saw Lena's idea, I was really captivated by it. I was like, oh my God, that's the thing that's going to set us apart from the others.
Jesus is supposed to be like as a source of light, love, truth, humanity needs all the time.
The main thrust of the painting is the light that comes from the Jesus character in the center of the picture. It's light and peace all flying out from him, and the disciples all around are feeling that, and some of them are quite apprehensive and some of them are quite joyful about it, and that's what we tried to portray in the painting. That's the main thrust of the painting.
Blue glaze here, yellowish white glow glaze on top with layers like this.
Yeah.
Painting like lives own life, and when you like develop a painting, it changes. All parts together usually works and they changing, and so you need to find this balance.
It's a living thing. That's exactly what it is, yeah. You can work on one part too much, and then it's like there's a balance to the whole thing that you have to be aware of. Judas is over there in the corner over there. There's an importance there that we have to be aware of, and how we deal with the balance of the whole thing. We are conductors. The score was given to us by our patron, which is a Last Supper with a very feminine feel. Lena and I are not used to working with each other. And on a project this big, it's kind of, it's complicated because, you have different... We didn't kill each other yet, yeah. But it is complicated because, one has, painting is such a personal thing, you have ideas of how things should be done, and the chances of us both having the same idea, the exact same idea, is very slim. So we have to but one doesn't want to make compromises. You can't make art by committee.
Genius idea. This pink line.
Pink line.
Yeah, it was genius idea.
It's throwing me a bone.
Lena and I are working on the original design for a long time. This is mainly Lena's design. Now Lena did most of the heavy lifting there, I want to say.
I would say that we kind of found this balance. We kind of supported each other. When I was like, oh no, I cannot do it. It's like doesn't work at all. It will work out, it will be perfect.
It was fun working with Lena, and there were moments when I was not sure about the whole thing, and she would keep us going. But we did it, and I'm glad we did do it. I think we learned a lot.
Here at the Betty, what Michelle wants to do is bring people here like a celebration of life and an extra level of culture to this part of the world. We're not in San Francisco right now. We are in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in the south. And Chattanooga is a city that's going forward, that's heading in the right direction. And I think the arts is one of the ways that we can really show our strength.
To me, painting is a safe place. I would like to thank Michelle for this fantastic opportunity. Only Michelle can give this opportunity to us. Yeah, thank you.